Mikan and Sayaka compete in a snowman building competition. While Mikan works tirelessly to create a masterpiece, Sayaka instead opts for the minimalist approach and kicks some snow into a small mound, winning the competition for their artistic liberty of the traditional snowman. Well, that ain't the biggest load of BS I've ever. Good day. Good people. Toonlink. Dave. Your United States Aviator. You know what today is. It's Thursday. You know what that means. It's time for Danganronpa Hunger Games, and you notice I didn't say in this year of the horizon because it's the last day in the year of the horizon for the Hunger Games. That's it. Yeah, this is how we close. But tomorrow we open, so a whole next year we won't have another Hunger Games until next year. This is the one day you can do that. This is the one day you can do that. So I had to do it. You had to do it to him. Today, it's your season 6 All-Stars trying to get into the season 7 premiere. There we go. I gotta get that into my mindset because, oh boy, I still want to keep saying season 6. We had a lot of All-Stars for this past season. Let's take a look at all of them, shall we? It was in District 1, a season not in tag team action for Small and Mighty, but in singles action for Small and Mighty. Walking into the season was Fuyuhiko. He lost it to start the season of the Asahinas, but Chihiro ended it by taking the title back for his tag team partner Chihiro and Fuyuhiko, the starters and the finishers, with the titles this season. District 2, it's the season of the Asahinas. Hina and Yuta both claimed the title. Yuta claimed it first. Chaos reigned. Hina got it afterwards. They earned all sorts of fan votes. You guys know the gist. You know why they're here. District 3, the start of Band-Aid Ibuki, Mikan. First ever only two-time tag team champs. District 4, we continue with Seiko. And then we go on to Rantaro, who's not only here because, yeah, now he's a one-time tag team champion. Very short with the Loving Brothers, but you know what? They did it. But he is also here because he's a horn bearer, and good on him for doing it. District 5, we have the continuation. Alice and Mondo also holding the tag team titles at one point this season. District 6. They walked in with the titles. Do not forget the Rats, Kokichi, Nagito, and So. And as we go on to District 7, we got Taka and we have Hajime. Your champs. They're not just Taka and Hajime. They are Fusion Ha. And I didn't mention this, but it's just real fitting the 3 champs that we have right now, Fusion Ha and the ultimate Chihiro, a very powerful trio in possession of the titles. I don't know who's going to take them off of them, but as we scroll down. District 8, we have your OCs, everyone who's won an OC episode. Thunder, your OC champ. Miyake, with her very chaotic win. The one that just happened all of a sudden. That was one of the best ones for the OC action this season. Kagami Shinabi is also here with Yoko, who got her retribution. We have Kujo, who got his revenge via the Lich King, is here today. And Apollo. And he didn't win a game, but we are paying respect to all of our light bearers who brought people with them. Or at least one as light bearers, so Apollo is here. And in District 11 we continue that with Kaie, freaking Sayaka. Both were light bearers and both won their light bearer game, even though Kaie didn't really bring anybody with her because Monokuma was like, let's have a little to spare. District 12, your Agents of Chaos, Mukuro, Pewter, and Maya. And Maya's not just here for the chaos, and they're just not here because they're Agents of Chaos. All 3 of the Agents of Chaos won a game this season. All 3. Mukuro in singles action, Pewter in tag team action, and then Maya in singles action. They all won a game. This was chaos this season. And in District 13, we ended all off with the rest of your horn bearers, Makoto, Sato, and duo. And that's it. Those are the all-stars this season, the people who won important games, got important things. They're all here. And they're gonna end this season strong, because first and second place will go on to the singles premiere in season 7. The OCs who are here, I know they're looking at Thunder. First and second, the top 2 OC participants who are here today will also snag 2 spots in the singles. In the OC premiere. So that's that. Speaking of OC premieres, I don't know when. Let's say next Thursday. Next Thursday? That sounds wise. Next Thursday that'll open up. Look at a calendar real quick, so I can give a date. The 7th. 1/7 will be the opening of the OC submissions. There we go. I was like, finish the thought, finish it off. 1/7. There we go. You want an interim? Better get ready. And it'll be open for probably about a month into season 7. That's kind of what we did last time, or this past time. So I think that worked out very well. It was fine for me, and it seemed to be fine for you guys too. But it's gonna be a fun time this season. But for right now, give me first, second, and third, knowing that certain people are already in the premiere. I'm looking at you, Chihiro. I'm looking at you, Shota, for your respective premiere, and a couple other people who are here today. But first and second, who aren't already in the premiere, they know what they're fighting for. So, you make those picks, and I'll make them too. Make them in the comments after you like and you subscribe, because you better do that, because that's the way we do things down in these parts. I'll have to let you know, because those comments are important. Like this one, and like that one, and of course, like this. Oh man. Oh no. It's about to be a new year, but we're still doing our old shenanigans. Like that one. Oh man, I'm sorry. Things come on back. Things are coming on back. We just got the beef back. There was pause back, and now we got the dice roll back. We never lost it. But we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna scroll up just a smidgen so we can get ready to re-simulate. I gotta make my picks. I got Hajime for first. I do. I think this whole season he's been trying to get his wizard robe back. Now that he's found the title, now that he's ascended, he's going for it. Give me Rantaro for second. He was very close to edging out one of the fan votes. So I think this time he's just gonna edge out a victory. And of course, just missing it and getting third, I think it's going to be Sato. Love her to bits. But I don't know if Sato's got this one. But she will still sound the horns. Always, now, then, and forever. One big roll. Is that 2? It is 2! It's Dose! It's a duo! You know what, maybe we should pick duo instead. But that's that. Are you ready? Because now we know how many times we're simulating. As we scroll. Where I'm not scrolling, I'm just hovering over. In this final time, in the Year of the Horizon, I'm gonna miss it, but let's close it out with a good one as we resimulate. Not 1 time, not 3 times, not 4 times, not even 5 times, but we're actually just gonna click this one more time. Twice. 2 times. For the spiciest of all RNG, who will come out on top? It is the last time this Season 7 All-Stars will show off, and they will. And tomorrow, I think, is going to be people who could have had a better, who could have a better start to 2021. who had a terrible 2020 in terms of these games. Because let's be honest, most people had a terrible 2020. Let's go ahead and proceed to the bloodbath. And as the tributes stand on their podiums, Sato, Miss Maya, Makoto, Rantaro, and Miss Duo, if you would please, sound for the final time in the year of the horizon. The horns! Drink it in. Oh yes! That's it. That's the last time in 2020. As So runs away from the cornucopia. Rantaro seriously contemplates suicide. Oh no. Rantaro, oh no, don't do that. You just sounded the horns, life couldn't be better. Sayaka runs away from the cornucopia, as does Hina, so does Chihiro, the champ. Yoko, Yuta, and Makoto arrive to the games as a group. They are late and are penalized 50 luck as a result. Mondo runs away from the cornucopia, Kagami runs away as well. Fuigo can't remember who he is, Maya tries to help him remember. That's good! That's something I feel like she would physically be able to do because of her talent. Alice runs away from the cornucopia, as does Peter, as does Kujo. This is it. I had almost forgotten that we needed one more, but this is it. Mikan finds a trombone, the most phenomenal instrument in the cornucopia. She plays the most phenomenal instrument phenomenally as she sounds the horns. We're at full power. Oh, Mikan. You know what? Someone from Band-Aid going after the instrument that I the closest to my soul. I'm proud of you, Mikan. Sounded those horns. That's the last horn bearer. That's it. Unless via our new horn bearer rules that we came up with on the spot, someone else finds a cornucopia, then it's whoever lives the longest. Or a trombone, not a cornucopia. Thunder grabs a chainsaw. Taka and Miyake agree to kill each other last. Sato runs away from the cornucopia. Kaede, Hajime, and Ibuki work together to get as many supplies as possible. Nagito finds a huge rocket launcher. Apollo begs for one of Mukuro's weapons that she picked up. She feels bad and reluctantly gives it to Apollo, who immediately kills her with it. Mukuro. Yeah, some things some things are never changing. Duo, Seiko, and Kokichi arrive to the games as a group, but are late and are also penalized 50 luck as a result. Did we only lose one person? I think it was only Mukuro. Mukuro, you gotta stop tripping. We'll proceed to day one. Alice catches the despair disease and starts posing. Dramatically, Makoto embraces the power of positivity. We need that for 2021. Maya sees a completely pale Ibuki washed ashore unmoving. Maya revives her with CPR but doesn't stop when Ibuki regains consciousness. Fuiko makes a snow angel on the ground. Beautiful, so discovers a river. Hajime finds the remains of a Viking ship. Kaede, Nagito, and Thunder band together to fend off a pack of starving wolves. Yoko is trying to overthrow Avi. Yoko fails miserably, but survives thanks to Sayaka. You stopped me. How dare you, Sayaka? I'm watching you. Seiko makes a snow angel on the ground. Mikan works out with an abdominal snowman. She is getting ripped for the holidays. Chihiro practices archery. Kagami, Duo, and Miyake, the OC, just an OC trio right there actually, race each other down a hill with snowboards. Apollo investigates the school grounds looking for clues. Kujo discovers a river. Taka is exposed to Hina's sensitivity aura, causing him to become more emotional. In an effort to survive, Rantaro tries to strangle Kokichi with toilet paper. Kokichi tears through it and breaks Rantaro's neck in retaliation. That'd be my jinx. Pewter wants it to be a stepping stone for everyone else. Yuta sits down next to Pewter and has a talk with him. Good boy, Yuta. You are best boy, apparently. You got that this season, too. Don't forget. Mondo says something wrong, and Sato calls him a foolish fool. Will proceed. We lost just two. Two gone. In this not large game. Not a terribly large game, but we will give a terribly brief Claire de Lune for Mukuro. Rantaro. And as we see everybody's statuses on this last game in 2020, most people are in. We just lost 2. That's all I can say. It also feels weird not having life bearers anymore. Jeez Louise, but that gimmick's gone. That's all she wrote for that one, but we can't just stop here. We gotta get some people going to that season 7 premiere. We gotta fill that episode out. How will we do it? Let's proceed. That's the only way we can. As we go on. It's night 1, and Maya asked you. Oh. Hina and Seiko stare at each other through the crackling flames of their campfire, the thought of murder on their minds. Kaede looks at the nighttime sky. Apollo and Hajime stare at each other through the crackling flames of their campfire, the thought of murder on their minds. Okay. Mikan kills Sato with her own weapon. A tuba? So you guys are supposed to be homies now. You just joined the Horn Bearers, Mikan. Gosh darn it. There's still chaos in her. Yuta and Duo tell each other their greatest fears in order to grow each other's trust. Jack Frost scares So and Chihiro away from their camps with his Yeti costume. Sayaka and Ibuki fight Kagami and Kokichi. Sayaka and Ibuki survive. That's the end of Kagami and Kokichi. Kujo receives a hatch from an unknown sponsor. Fuyuko tells Alice, "This is great. It's just you, me, and this brick wall that you built between us." Makoto gets bonked on the head. A terrible fate. He's alive though. Mondo thinks about home. Pewter uses his night vision goggles to navigate the arena, which looks like what he's doing right now, for being completely honest. It looks like he has some like night vision glasses. The ghostly howls of wolves wake Taka up. Oh, Nagito, Miyake, and Thunder get into a fight. Thunder triumphantly kills them both. Nagito and Miyake are out of this one. Rest in peace to them. I think they will technically both be back during this preseason. Yoko has no more motivation. As we proceed to day 2. So teaches Duo some fighting moves. Little does Duo know So is teaching her wrong. As a joke. So that's a dangerous thing. Yuta steals Avi's Christmas bag. I put it away! Christmas is over and you're still stealing it. The Christmas events are going to be in until the new year, clearly. Unfortunately, you can't resimulate the games while they're in motion. Of course not. Kujo pushes Seiko off of a cliff during a knife fight. Rest in peace to Seiko. Maya and Thunder play tricks on Apollo, while Hajime steals from his room. Never forget, that's my man. He's still in. Pewter receives medical supplies from Santa. Santa's delivering gifts? You know what? I feel ya. If your gifts were still in transit because of USPS, I know Santa sometimes relies on them. I got you, Pewter. Mikan and Sayaka compete in a snowman building competition. While Mikan works tirelessly to create a masterpiece, Sayaka instead opts for the minimalist approach and kicks some snow into a small mound, winning the competition for their artistic liberty of the traditional snowman. Well, that ain't the biggest load of BS I've ever. Ibuki constructs a shack. Kaede questions her sanity. Ooh, Asylum Akamatsu is slowly coming out. Fuyuhiko tries to find every Monokuma on the school grounds, talking to us how much he has come to hate Chihiro. Chihiro runs away crying. Taka, how could you? Alice plays chess with death and wins. Mondo receives a gift from Santa. It's candy. It's candy. Yoko's brain. Oh no, Yoko brains Hina with a dumbbell. Makoto finds her body and messes around with it for fun. Makoto! Your Togami is showing. We'll proceed. We lost way more that day. 7. Jeez Louise. Thought y'all were gonna chill. You did not! Claire de Lune 4. Sato. Kagami. Kokichi. Nagito. Miyake. Seiko. Hina. And we'll see everybody's status as just one more again. There it is. We have Chihiro and Fuyuhiko in District 1. Yuta remains for District 2. Both members of Band-Aid for District 3 are still in, but Seiko's out of this one. Seiko was also on her own because she did some magic this season. She had some good action this season. District 5 had Alice and Mondo. District 6 had District 7 completely in. District 8 still has Thunder. District 9 has Yoko. District 10 completely in. District 11 completely in. 12 still has the tag team Agents of Chaos, so don't forget about them. Makoto and Duo remain. Let's go ahead and give a Control F alive. 20! Oh, easy! We only need 10 more. 10 more until your save and grace pass. Are you ready to find out who they will be? In this year of the... Oh, I'm really gonna miss the year of the horizon. Now that it's here and ending, I'm gonna miss it. Let's proceed. Tonight too. Ibuki develops an irrational fear of Kujo after having a nightmare about him. I wonder what that nightmare was. Yuta. It was probably mistletoe. Ooh, you guys are also lucky, let me tell you. I'm telling you, this is the last week that mistletoe will be okay. After this week, I'm throwing hands for mistletoe. Yuta and Makoto have a tea party together. While reaching for the kettle, Yuta knocks it over, spilling imaginary boiling water on Makoto's lap. It burns like the real thing though. Maya finds a big red button. She decides not to press it, but accidentally trips and activates the button. Thunder, Hajime, and Sayaka suddenly drop dead for no discernible reason. Oh. Okay. I had no idea. That's terrible. That's my pick. Hajime. Thunder the champ. But also, glorious! Let's go. Sayaka's out of this one. Whew, I know she's gonna have another chance in preseason, so we're just gonna keep on keeping on. We're gonna keep on proceeding. We're gonna keep on going. Mondo's obnoxious snoring renders duo Yoko and Apollo unable to sleep, so slices in Mikan's eyes. Mikan's now blind. Kaede and Pewter create their own secret code language so they can communicate safely without any unwanted eavesdroppers listening in. If you understood that, you know my secret code. Fuyuhiko finds Taka unconscious in the snow and nurses him back to health. What a good boy. Chihiro unknowingly eats toxic berries. Oh, Alice panics and tries to cure Chihiro and succeeds! Alice, you are also a good boy! As we proceed to day 3. All Duo wants for Christmas is a hug. Oh. Pewter confides in Yuta. Yuta takes notes so he can exploit him later. Fuyuhiko makes a snow angel on the ground. Alice receives medical supplies from Santa. Taka thinks about home. Apollo does Apollo things. Like being a light bearer? Taking out plenty of people at once? Makoto socializes with some ice fairies, so Ibuki and Kujo make homemade weapons. Mondo and Kaede work together for the day. Yoko punches Maya off of a cliff, screaming, "Punch Club forever!" Mikan finds the remains of a Viking ship, and Chihiro trips on a comically placed banana peel and falls on his bottom. Ouch, who put that down? I don't know, but we lost 4 more, 6 more into our saving grace picks. But for right now, it's Claire de Lune time for our Fallen 4. Thunder, Hajime, Sayaka, Maya. Alright, well, my picks aren't doing too well, so I'll need saving grace picks, but we still need 16 people. We have 16 people. We only need 6 more gone. 15 more and we get a winner. First and second place, very important. But also first and second OCs. And there's only 4 of them left technically. Yoko, Kujo, Apollo, and Duo. I'll have to double check if Apollo and Duo made it to the top 12. Because I don't have that list on me right now. I'd have to pull it back up. I don't know. I'm not certain. I think Duo did, but I'm not sure. We'll check that once we get to saving grace picks. But for right now, we can just keep going, because we still have 6 to lose. And I don't know who those 6 will be. A strong field. At least both 2 of the 3 current champs, or 2 of the 4 technically, because Thunder is a champion. Chihiro, Taka both, and Shota, Thunder, and Hajime are both gone. So half the champs are still in, but we'll proceed. Oh, Year of the Asahina. Yuta's already in. Hina's not. She needed to do well in this one. It's a shame for her. We'll proceed to night 3. As Yuta thinks about winning, Kaede finds an Etch-a-Sketch and somehow ends up breaking it in frustration. Let me tell you, the silent Akamatsu, she's coming out. Apollo exploits Kujo's kindness and has him do various humiliating tasks for him. Duo and Chihiro try to find a perfect Christmas tree in the forest, but instead get chased by a wild boar. Oh my! Mondo dresses up as Taka, the bros, but breaks out in Cosbox. Taka laughs. I think that's really hilarious, actually. Yoko introduces Alice and So to her imaginary friend. There's nobody there. You okay, Yoko? Pewter tends to his wounds. Makoto sets up camp for the night. Mikan discovers the mastermind and is killed for it. The death is made to look like an accident. Well, my bad, Mikan, but thanks for playing the trombone. Fuyiko and Ibuki hold hands as we go on to day 4. No arena event, no feast yet. Keep that in mind. As Kaede is exposed to that sensitivity aura causing her to become more emotional, Fuyiko receives a gift from Santa. It's candy. Duo and Ibuki build a shelter together. Both of them have conflicting ideas on interior design. So picks frozen berries in the forest. Chihiro gives Kujo his blessings to marry Mondo. Kujo and Mondo have no idea what the heck he's on about. Chihiro's like, I now pronounce you two newlyweds. You may kiss. 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 Makoto uses a spell to suck the intelligence out of Taka, but the spell fails because there's nothing to suck out. Pewter gets his hand stuck in a can of Pringles. Apollo spots Yuta in the distance and runs over. However, as soon as they get closer, they find it's just an exact replica of Yuta made out of snow. How chilling. And Alice, the good boy, unfortunately dies from an infection we lost. Y'all, I promise this is not the only arena event that's in. I promise. And I don't want to take it out. Maybe I'll just add more stuff to it. I'm just going to keep adding to this one. Because there is a flash sale down at AV's Wares and Despairs. Apollo and Fuyiko joust with shopping carts. Only Apollo survives. Rest in peace to Fuyiko. Makoto gets a 50% off discount on a 6th sword. So takes too many free samples and is killed off by security. Good job, boys. Pewter gets a 50% discount on a 6th sword. Yuta takes a free sample. Kujo works at AV's Wares and Despairs, clocks out, and heads back to the arena. See, Kujo and I are on great terms. We're on fantastic terms. Y'all think that I KO'd him? No, of course I didn't. It wasn't me. He works for me now. That's all we did. There was no murder. I simply offered him a job. You're all fools. Taka takes a free sample. Chihiro takes too many free samples and is killed off by security. Rest in peace. But I guess Chihiro didn't need to win this one. Ibuki and Duo joust with shopping carts. Only Ibuki survives. So long to our horn-bearer Duo. Kaede cuts Yoko in line. Yoko cuts Kaede with a knife. Mondo gets a 50% discount on a 6th sword. We'll proceed now to a Clarity Loom. We lost 7, which means we're at your final 9. Which means after this Claire Day Loom 4. Mikan, Alice, Fuyiko, So, Chihiro, Duo, Kaede. And through the magic of editing, I now do have a list in front of me. The magic of stopping and starting the recording. We'll see everybody's statuses. We are at Control F, alive, your final 9. And they are Yuta, who's already in. In fact, let me read you the list of everyone who's in the singles finale and the OC finales real quick. Chihiro, Maya, Gonta, Kokichi, Monokuma, Kizakura, Kyoko, Celeste, Kaede, Junko, Yuta, Sakura. And for the OCs, we have Thunder, Reika, Riko, Mayrin, Xiaomu, Nathan, Amelia, Neyoko, Kiyoshi, Atiko, Duo, and Faith. So keep those in mind as you make your saving grace picks. And from that list, the only person I believe who is still in is Yuta. For the normal folk, for the OCs, none of you. Yeah, none of you. Duo was the only person who was here. Duo and Thunder, clearly. The only people who were here from the OCs. Yeah, that's interesting. Alright, cool. Which means 2 of these 3 OCs will definitely make their way into... will definitely make their way into the premiere. I don't... Offhand, I don't remember. Offhand, I am pretty sure if Kujo doesn't make it, he still qualifies for the Agent of Chaos episode for the OCs, which will be all OCs. I don't quite remember if Apollo does, but I am pretty sure Yoko does. So it's really on Apollo to not die. It matters the most for Apollo. Because technically I think Yoko and Kujo have another chance. But that's what we have here. We have Yuta, Ibuki, Mondo, Taka, Yoko, Kujo, Apollo, Pewter, and Makoto. So make your picks, first, second, and third. I know I need some. The top 2 canon characters, and we're gonna, I guess we do include Pewter with the canon characters. We'll make it into the premiere. Which is interesting because I don't know if a Somnium Files character has been in a singles championship match. Interesting. We'll see. Also, I think that's actually really interesting. We got the homies here. I have to make my picks, and you guys are making yours in the comment. It's just, I know every second that this is going on, we're taking closer and closer to the end of the year, the horizon. Oh, and I'm gonna have to take down that sign. I know at this point, very much know what's gonna be next. But let me make my picks. Let's actually, I've never had to restart the music. Give me Ibuki for first. Ibuki and I have gone places. We have. She won for Band-Aid when they were my ride or dies. I can't not go with Ibuki. I don't think Ibuki was one of my favorite characters before they became Band-Aid, but she quickly elevated as soon as Band-Aid became a thing. So I gotta go my goal Ibuki. Give me Makoto for second, because I want the Horn Bears to have some success. I really do. Give me Yoko for third. Apollo for third, because I think he needs it, but I'm not entirely certain. He might qualify. I don't quite remember. But those are my top 3. But we are in a rare situation in the simulator, which shouldn't be as rare as it is, but it is a rare situation where Yuta, Ibuki, Mondo, Taka, Yoko, Kujo, Apollo, Pewter, and Makoto all have their hearts racing with the same pace as that of... Yeah, Samurai Woman. Didn't think you'd hear it, did you? But here we are, for the last time in the year of the horizon. It's Samurai Woman. Yeah, it is. Gosh darn it, man, that's nuts. For you. For me, I'm gonna hear it again this year. But here it is. Let's go on. Let's proceed. To night 4. Mondo and Makoto huddle together for warmth. It's a little awkward. Yoko and Apollo vow to protect each other. Pewter and Ibuki take some pictures of the Aurora Borealis before going to sleep for the night. That's so nice. Taka locks Kujo in a coffin and buries him alive, but Kujo manages to escape. And Yuta looks at the nighttime sky. Did he miss the Aurora Borealis? As we go on to, there it is, the feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Makoto tries to convince Taka that their steamed hams are homemade. Taka doesn't buy it and kills Makoto. Light bearers are not having the success that I wanted them to have. Apollo does not attend the feast. Kujo indulges himself on Christmas cookies. Yummy. Mondo shoots an arrow at Yoko but misses it and kills Pewter instead, and Ibuki invites Yuta to an unforgettable luncheon as we proceed. That was the feast. And now here's day 5. As Yuta tells a frustrated Mondo to chill out. Kujo tries to sleep through the entire day. Apollo goes nya nya to annoy Taka. Taka stabs Apollo in the chest, which means Kujo and Yoko are going on definitely to the OC finale. Yeah. Premiere. Finale's still on my brain. But they're going on. Kujo makes it. Yoko makes it. Congratulations to those two. Apollo, I hope you qualify for that one episode. I really do. I've grown to like Apollo. Yoko catches a despair disease and starts posing dramatically. There's more despair disease ones in there. I'm just waiting for them to proc. Some of the events that have been like lost in the simulator are finally trying to proc this episode that I've noticed, so I'm glad that that's happening. Ibuki picks flowers as we proceed. We lost 3. Which means it's still Samurai Woman time, shockingly enough. Barely, but shockingly enough. But not yet, it's actually terrible turnabout time. 4. Makoto. Pewter. Apollo. So the only folk for certain that we know will go on are Yoko and Kujo. It is still a battle between Ibuki, Mondo, and Taka. It would be poetry if Mondo and Taka both made it. Mondo did not place in the top. Yeah, he did not. Yikes. If it were Mondo and Taka going on, that would be something to talk about. But Ibuki's trying to stop that from happening. One of them will go on, though. Because 2 of the 3 remaining folk there will go on. Yuta is already in. So if he wins, it's just, you know, whichever 2 are below him. But that's your final 6, Yuta, Ibuki, Mondo, Taka, Yoko, and Kujo. All still going strong with that heart of a samurai woman. We gotta go on. We gotta proceed. We gotta see what unfolds. Let's do it. At night 5, Taka sees a fire but stays hidden from a safe distance. Kujo observes some yetis wrestling each other. Mondo dies of dysentery. It's basically second place for him. Yoko stood in the ashes of a trillion dead souls and asked the ghost if honor matters. Silence was their answer. Yuta finds a dark deva in the arena and befriends it. Ibuki finds a big red button and presses it immediately as if she had a death wish. Much to her disappointment, the button does nothing as we proceed. It's day 6, and your final 5, but not for long, because Ibuki offers to sell her friendship to Taka. Yoko investigates the school grounds looking for clues. Yuta and Kujo have a picnic on a cliff. Yuta uses this chance to push Kujo off of the cliff. That's my employee! Well, I guess I don't have to pay him. We'll proceed. We lost 2. 2 good boys. But it is unfortunate time, and it is a clear day lose. 4. No, a terrible turnabout. 4. Mondo. Kujo. And as we see everybody's statuses and enjoy this fantastic music, I can definitely write down the go into the singles premiere will be your girl, Ibuki. Like I said, like I knew. And your boy Taka, who has had a fantastic end of the year. If he wins this one too, I will just have to praise him. Gotta give him a clap clap. And I can also actually go to the next page and write down Yoko and Kujo. Yoko and my new employee Kujo. Sucks to suck. You're gonna be working overtime. Not that I'm angry or anything because you put down mistletoe. That beef, we don't have any real beef, Kujo. Of course not. Of course, even though you know the Lich King, I still think you're trying to kill me. But this might be a ploy for you to get closer to taking me out. Hey, Yuta, Ibuki, Taka, and Yoko. It's the final 4, which means that these 4 are all caught in a crisis, a fate. It's now not a matter of who will make it. It's just a matter of who's gonna win. I still need that, so hopefully I can find that later. Yuta, Ibuki, Taka, Yoko. It's the final 4. Who will close out the year of the horizon? Let's find out. Let's proceed. 2. Night 6. Yoko finds an Etch-a-Sketch. Somehow it ends up breaking out of frustration. Ibuki tends to her wounds. Yuta sets up camp for the night, and Taka thinks about winning. He's got the tag title. Now he wants the singles title. As day 7, he knows how to do it. Taka, wait. Oh, I thought it was over. Thought it was over. Taka taints Ibuki's food, killing her. Yuta receives a knife from an unknown sponsor, and Yoko bleeds out due to untreated injuries, which means we lost 2. And for those 2 good girls, it is a terrible turnabout. 4. Ibuki. Yoko. And thus, we find ourselves at an interesting impasse, actually. We have 2 folk here. 2 people who very deservingly could end the year of the horizon. And I will ask you, between these two, who will it be? We have Yuta. Yuta, new best boy. The one, the only. Half of the season of the Asahinas. Even took out Hina in the season finale. Making it the season of the Yuta? Perhaps? I don't know. Could he make this truly the year of the Asahinas by closing this one out? Or could it be Taka, who has finally reached his ascended form just last week? Could that ascension prove to be true? Which would be very fitting. Could it be Taka, your new tag team champ? Will it be Yuta, or will it be Taka? Make sure to call it. I'm not gonna do so. I never do at this point. Because, you know, jinxing. Yeah. That's me. But it's between Yuta, and it's between Taka. Yuta. Taka. I don't know whom it will be, but it will be one of them. And we will find out as we click proceed and see that Yuta sneaks up on a sleeping Taka and sets fire to his camp, killing Taka. We thought it was over. We thought we could escape. But no, it doesn't work like that. The Asahina strength runs on. Is this a sign that things will not change? Or is this just them making sure to put a punctuation on their year? I don't know, but I can say for certain. I can't predict the future. I can say that the now is your winner. Representing District 2. I can't say I'm surprised. It was the season of the Asahinas. They want to make sure it is the year of the Asahinas. Putting a punctuation on the year of the horizon. Yuta takes the win. Well, I mean, you know, it's just, okay, Yuta. I can't, what can I say about that? I should have expected it is what I can say about that. Good, major props to him, though. Yuta's officially a sleeper pick. Not even a sleeper pick. A pick you just expect to do well now. He got his first win at the beginning of this year, didn't he? Did he? I think he did. I think he got his first win when he... Did he? I think he did. Yeah, I think he got his first win when he and Taichi got onto the tag team bracket in season 4. And then he's just been, this is Yuta's year, and he had just piggybacked on it after he won the title. Hold on. Alright, Yuta. Okay, you know what? I take it back. Good on Yuta. Give it to him. He won this one. Taka claims second place. And that he is there. He is now guaranteed that he will be in the singles finale as well. Could walk out a double champ at the start of season 7. Yoko in 3rd, Ibuki in 4th, Kujo in 5th, and we will stop there for a second as Yoko and Kujo guarantee that they will fight again for the OC title. Ibuki will also be entered into the season 7 premiere for the singles title. Could she start off 2021 the same way that she started off 2020? It is now a possibility. Mondo, more of the, could we really have a more of the same year? I don't know if I want that, but if it happens, it happens. It's RNG. Mondo in 6th, Apollo in 7th, Pewter in 8th, Makoto in 9th, and rounding off your top 10 was Kaie Day. And there's everyone else. That was a lot. A nice size game of 29, and tomorrow will be, I think, a slightly smaller game. Just, I don't quite remember the number, but it's slight. I know it's not 29. It's 20 something, but it's not 29. That's it. That's all she wrote. It's just etching ever closer. I'm biding so much time. This is the last recording I have to do for the Year of the Horizon. We'll proceed. Apollo started this off by taking out Mukuro, and it all ended with Yuta sneaking up on a sleeping Taka and set this camp to flames. It became an inferno. Burnt him to a crisp. And that's all she wrote. Congratulations to Yuta. Season of the Asahinas, even though it's the in-between seasons, pre-season 7, he's trying to make it more of the same. Can he do it? I don't know. But really, Hina needed to win this one because she's still not in the singles premiere. We'll proceed. Ibuki with 3 KOs, Mai with 3, and Taka with 3, and Yoko with 3. Y'all were kind of nuts today. Jeez Louise, Apollo had 2 freaking psych. We don't talk about that. Shota had 2, and Yuta had 2. Kokichi, Kujo, Mikan, and Mondo all had 1. And we started off with Yuta, and we ended off with Mukuro. We can go back to 7 and 9. We'll check it out real quick. I mean, there's the kill by statistics. If you like that, that's real fancy. Now we'll go back to the reaping. 2, 9, and 7. That's your Asahinas, that's your Yokos, and that's your District 7. It was 279, I believe. But that's it. That's all she wrote. Yeah, that's all she wrote. Okay, well. This has been another fun episode. Yeah. Yeah. For now, it's time to go. Toon Link, if you would please remove yourself from the Velcro that I have placed here so you fall down much less. Thank you. This has been a year. The Year of the Horizon. Beautiful Monokuma Dai. But now it's time to go. Halucha. Ladies and gentlemen. What does await beyond the horizon? Find out tomorrow. Happy New Year's Eve. I hope you have a fantastic new year. Be here tomorrow to see what that year will be here. Because for right now it's just year of the... We had Year of the Aviator, Year of the Horizon. Now we wait to see what awaits beyond the horizon. Toodaloo. Fly crew. Thanks for watching.